Coaching is something you don't hear much about in the game, but today I've come down to Sheffield Snooker Academy to find out what goes on behind the scenes and how coaches develop the young talent into the future of our game, and to see if I can get a few tips myself. Hi Barry, thanks for joining us here on Eurosport. We've come along to Sheffield Academy today to try and find out what makes a coach and a good coach. So when it comes to spotting a player, and I'm going to take you back to when you probably first see Kyron Wilson playing, what was it in Kyron that made you think, yeah, this guy's got it?
Well, you can spot natural ability right from the word go. You know, is he comfortable on the shot? Has he got this desire? You can see that. And with Kyron particularly, he worked harder than anybody else. I first met him at one of the summer schools I was conducting, and straight away he was the one that wanted to be on the table all the time. Barry, am I doing this right? Am I doing that? Why did I miss that shot? He asked more questions. He worked harder. That's what I liked. And the one element with Kyron also is he enjoyed what he was doing. And he asked so many questions. It was the bane of my life at that time. But I enjoyed passing the knowledge on, and he's now reaping the reward.
So how much would you say, from a coaching side, is it a mixture of ability and hard work?
I think it goes without saying, Ronnie, you've got to have the ability. You know, that's point one. But then, even with the ability yourself included, I mean, there's nobody got more natural ability than you, but you still have to work hard. Otherwise, you're going to get nowhere in this game. I mean, that fella that you are playing against, even if he's your best friend, he's trying to take the bread and butter out of your mouth, and you can't let him. So you've got to work harder than he is.
Yeah. Is that something you work with as well with Kyron, is the mental side of the game as well as the physical aspect?
Yes, yeah, very much so. I mean, this is why we go away together a lot. We share a room together, and I look after him. We go swimming. I make sure his physical side is okay, he's healthy, he still plays football, still enjoys it. Yeah. I believe that you are a better player because of your physical fitness than you were, say, some time ago when you were a little bit chubby at one.
Thanks for reminding that. Just getting back to with Kyron, how would that kind of be then? Just say you're in a match and it's probably not going so great for him. You know he can play better. He's maybe 3-1 down. Now, what would you say to him at that time?
Right. Well, what we've worked on is a pre-shot routine. I mean, I've learnt a lot from other sports. I mean, Jack Nicklaus, the great golfer, always said he would never play a shot without going through his pre-shot routine, whether that was in practice or in a match. I'm the same with Kyron. We concentrate on that. And looking after the mental side, you know, if you, in practice, point that cue, do what you always do, and invariably the ball goes in, why shouldn't you be mentally strong?
That's true.
You know, so that's where we work.
So you believe the two work together? You build the confidence, you build the game, the mental side then falls into it as well. It's kind of like, it's like a catch-22 situation.
Ronnie, you've hit the nail on the head. That's exactly what I mean.
And how much pleasure do you get from seeing a player come through, making them little improvements? And
Ronnie, I love it, honestly. I've been working with Kyron since he was about 13, maybe 14. I have had the privilege of watching the progression from each step up the ladder, and I thoroughly, and I mean thoroughly, enjoy it.
Do you think coaching has changed as well as the game?
Certainly, in the old days with the heavy ball and the heavy cloth, you had to thump the ball a little bit. Now it's more about stroking the ball. If I hear a beginner and those two balls collide, I hear a clunk. Yeah. You know, if I hear a good player, I don't hear a clunk, I hear a click. And then when you're playing, particularly, I don't know whether it's these things, Ronnie, or what, my hearing aids, but I don't even hear a click. I hear click, and I go, Ronnie's in here somewhere. That's what I'm trying to find with Kyron, that sweetness of contact. And I think that's where the game has changed quite significantly, yeah.
Have you got any tips for me, Val?
I will say one thing, yeah?
Yeah.
Keep the fitness up.
Keep the fitness up, OK. That's a good tip. I like that. Well, you're a PE teacher, so I wouldn't have expected anything less. Barry, it's been great to talk to you today. I want to wish you the best of luck with Kyron in his career. We'll see you around, yeah?
Lovely.
Thanks,
Ronnie.
Cheers, mate. Thank you.